quite a strong side wind, judging by that windsock. So, time to pop it down a gear, take it easy. Actually, the wind wasn't too bad coming over the bridge, and here we are on Skye, Cuillin Hills, which means Cloudy Island. Well, I have to say, I think this is the best park up ever. I mean, hang on, flip you around. Sunny, we got toilets. A bit of a steep climb to get out, but oh, wait till you see the view I have out of my bedroom window. Well, if you can't come to Skye and not come to Elgol, then you can't come to Elgol and not shoot this scene. You can see the entire Cuillin range, and the way this light's coming, it's changing every minute. Some peaks are lit, other ones aren't. That one in the middle there is nicely lit at the moment. Let me grab another one quickly. So for the moment I'm shooting at just under 50 mil, 400th of a second at f8. It is so bright. Bits of it are dark, yes, but it's such harsh conditions here today. Oh, it's just a stunning view. I'm just so happy. Just so happy to be here, taking pictures of it. Oh, we got the tip of that peak just cutting through the cloud. Let me grab a quick one of that. Just going to make sure of that one. Oh yes. Oh, I could stay here for hours just watching this. Fantastic. Now, how on earth did I get up here? Well, we're back onto the pebble beach. Now, I noticed as I was walking round, you've got all these little pillars of stone. They remind me very much of Canadian Inukjuks, I think they're called. The indigenous people of Canada build things like this. But they've got like little arms on them, I think. These are just, well, a feat of balance more than anything else.
It's the next morning, had a good night's sleep. Unlike some YouTubers who only get 17 minutes sleep and wake up with a face like a slapped kipper, I might have a face like a slapped kipper. Had a good sleep. And I got up just before sunrise, and I know it's not a sunrise location, but I thought with these mountains, just maybe they'll catch some of that early light. And actually there's quite a nice little bit of pink in the sky at the moment beyond the mountains. Just taking a couple of shots. I'm at f4, so it's not too slow a shutter speed. Focusing on the mountains, and at the moment I'm getting a 15th of a second, which is pretty good. And there's just little bits of colour in the sky here and there. Then I glow, funnily enough, behind the mountains. It's unusual that. So, if I just show you. There's enough light around just now. And look at that nice pink glow just to the left of the tall peak there. There was a little bit over there a little while ago. That may come back. But if I point you in the direction of the sunrise, nothing is happening at all. So because I'm at f4, just taking a few to focus stack them if needs be, and the foreground won't change much, so I don't think I'll need to bother about doing them again. But if the background catches some light, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Well, the sun's well and truly up now. It's been a couple of moments with some nice colour in the skies, beginning to get a bit of definition in the mountains. It might hang around for another half an hour or so. Just see if we get any sort of alpine glow on those hills. And the boats have started to go out. It's a good hour past sunrise. No sign of it over the hills yet. Been a bit of colour in the skies here and there. Starting to see a little bit of definition in the mountains. I might give it another 20 minutes, half an hour, and see if we get any sort of alpine glow on those hills.
Well, after a very enjoyable breakfast at Cafe Cool along the road to Cairngorms, I've come back to Sligachan, and I want to see if I can get some photos of Sligachan Old Bridge and some of the river, although the river doesn't look as if it's very high in water at the moment. Let me flip you around and show you. I don't know whether you can see all the rough stones there. Well, there's not a great deal of water in them. So here's the scene I'm looking at. the mountains in the background, topped with cloud, and then the river coming down and meandering through with a couple of cascades. One up about here and one over here. So I'm focus stacking for the mountains, the back cascade, the front cascade, and the rocks down at the very front here. I don't know if I'll need all of them. I'm at a 20th of a second at f16 for the bright bits, and a third of a second for the darker bits and the slower bits, and maybe get some movement in the water. So that's us heading back to the mainland from Skye. About half a mile from the bridge at the moment. Did manage to stop and get a quick shot of some of the mountains on the mainland. No chance to video it, but we'll flick that one up anyway. And then I'm just coming up to the roundabout, just about to turn over the bridge. Windsock's not flapping about today, so I'm hopeful not too much wind again, like yesterday's crossing. Say that's the two windless less crossings I've ever made over Skye Bridge. It's normally pretty windy, and Betty doesn't like the side winds, so I was a little bit apprehensive, but both crossings were absolutely fine. Back to the mainland.